We are back now with Dr. John Kressel of Phoenix Cyberknife, and along with him, one of his patients. This is Michael Maffey, a former CEO, and you have been a patient of Dr. Kressel's for 10 years. Your story is fascinating. We're going to get to you in a moment, but Dr. Kressel, why did Michael initially come to see you?
Saw Michael initially before he had his first diagnosis, which unfortunately ended up being melanoma of the left eye, and subsequently required surgical resection of the eye. And then we've been taking care of him since then, because unfortunately a few years later he showed up with additional metastatic melanoma in different parts of the body that we've been treating focally with radiosurgery as one of the treatments that's been incorporated into his overall care.
Yes, and Michael, you stated that you have frequent flyer miles with Dr. Kressel.
Well, after 10 years, I consider myself on his frequent flyer plan, even though he doesn't give me any miles.
Well, I want to ask you, you're so upbeat. No woe is me here. You are not that patient. You're fighting this as a business. Talk to us a little bit about where you are today, because you've lost your eye, but you've gone back to see Dr. Kressel multiple times. What other parts of the body?
I have. First started out with my eye. I've had tumors in my liver. I've had them in my lymph nodes. I've had them in my vertebrae. And, you know, I think the secret, you're right, I do have an upbeat attitude. I think being positive is incredibly important to dealing with anything in health.
Right.
But you know, the other very important thing is diligence. I mean, Dr. Kressel and I really have a partnership in terms of my survival all these years. And, you know, I'm diligent in doing what Dr. Kressel and other doctors, because, you know, you have a team, have told me and my wife to do.
And you firmly believe you would not be here if it were not for this incredible team of radiation oncologists.
Absolutely. In fact, you know, I attribute saving my life in the first place to Dr. Kressel. He was the one that convinced me to take care of the problem and not play the percentages.
Right.
And the other thing that's been important in my life is having a good wife.
Yeah.
You know,
she supports you. She's
absolutely
watching you this morning, you know that.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
I want to ask you about the treatment itself. How is it different than other options that you were presented with?
Actually, the high-intensity radiation is a pretty patient-friendly treatment. You know, you have a tumor in your liver, and you go in for about an hour, 5 days in a row. It's painless.
Wow.
The side effects for me were minimal. You know, a little bit of loss of energy for a week or two, but other than that, you just go about your life.
And I want to share, and you said it was okay. Next week you're going in for another treatment.
I am. It's my fifth time.
Wow. So
I'm going to have my a tumor on my adrenal gland.
So 5 times Michael has been battling cancer, and he's doing it well. This treatment, it's amazing. He loves to do things. What do you love to do? Tell us about your hobbies.
Well, I call myself a hobbyist. I paint contemporary Southwest type art, and also I'm building an HO scale model railroad.
Well, he's keeping you alive so you can continue to do it.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Michael.
I plan on finishing my railroad.
You will. I'm sure of it. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Dr. Kressel. Thank you for the incredible work you and your team do. If you have any questions for Phoenix Cyberknife Radiation Oncology Center, please email them at info@pcroc.com. They're located at 4611 East Shea Boulevard in Phoenix. Call 602-441-3845 or visit phoenixcyberknifecenter.com.